It is time for Cut the Crap. What is Cut the Crap?
All right. So, Cut the Crap. As you know, we're all about positivity here on the Love and Victory Show. We like to uplift, encourage each other.
Yes.
But in order to be positive, you gotta vent things out sometimes and let it out. So Cut the Crap is your time to get something out that's been bothering you this week, whether it's road rage, whether it's your fake friend peeling through the plastic, or
so messy.
whatever's been on your mind that's been driving you crazy. Now's your time to get out all that negativity, and we'll talk about it.
Okay, then.
All right.
Well, who you want to start it off? Since this is your segment that you absolutely
She
love.
starts it off.
She's messy.
You want me to start it
Of
off?
course
Since she's done the monologue.
I've been thinking about one. Actually. Sometimes I feel like with the Cut the Crap, like I kind of just think of it on the spot, but I actually have one prepared today. I cut the crap on transactional relationships or transactional friendships. If you want to have someone in your life or, you know, have a friend or even like a relationship, it shouldn't be transactional. Obviously, you should get something out of all of your relationships, right? Like you should be getting like, you know, maybe they're funny or maybe they bring you happiness. Maybe they're there for you. Right. But like enough with this like transactional, like, oh, well, you did this for me or you didn't do this for me, so I'm not going to do this for you. Or you weren't, you know, there for me in the second I needed it, but so I'm not going to be there for you. Obviously, things should be reciprocal, but I think it's different when it's transactional, if that makes sense.
I love that.
Yeah.
Okay, so when that situation happens with you, I mean, or has it happened?
I try to avoid people like that. You know what I'm saying? Because I know what I bring to the table in friendships and relationships, and I know what I lack. And so if someone wants something out of me that I'm like I can't give or I don't want to,
or you don't have,
or I don't have, like I might not have what they need from me. I take that and I'm like, okay, maybe we're not good as friends. Maybe we shouldn't be in this type of relationship. And then I also, because of that, because I know I can't give what they need, I try not to take. Like if they're offering something, because a lot of people will like offer a lot of things because they expect something in return. If I know I can't return, I'm not going to take.
I like that. That's opposite. Real good.
I must be a little petty.
Come on up to the mic. Come to the mic.
I feel like for me, I'm the friend that if I'm doing all this for you, if I'm supporting you, if I don't know, it could be dishing out money. It could be, I'm a call away if you needed anything, and I don't get the same reciprocated, it's a wrap for me.
Well, I think
so. You give with the intentions of expecting something back.
No, it's not that I'm expecting. It's just that if I do, I'm a giver. So if I do so much for people, and in a moment that I am in need of maybe, and most of the time it's like for you to listen, you know, if I'm venting and I realize that you're not as available as I always am for you, then for me mentally, we don't align.
Yeah, that's a problem with dating guys. You know, we have a problem, you know, listening. No, honestly.
Well, okay. Well, I'm talking about more women. Yes, with friendship.
Oh, well,
friendship.
Leave them alone. The woman can't listen.
No,
or not always on the same level. Just
I know what you're saying, and I'll jump in on that a little bit. But that's not your cut the crap. But anyway, that was her.
Yeah, that's
crap.
not mine. Yeah,
I agree.
Let's start there.
I agree with you on that because a natural givers just give,
right?
But you also give so much till you're empty. And when you get empty, you don't want to have to say I'm empty. You just expect the people around you to want to fill you back up.
Exactly.
So I get exactly what you're saying.
I wanted to add something really quick too, because I actually went to therapy yesterday.
Yay.
And my therapist said, she said, and like that's why I said there's a difference between reciprocating and transactional. I definitely think like if you want to keep someone in your life, if there's someone that you value, you should reciprocate something, even if it's not doesn't come naturally for you. But my therapist said, if you have $1 a day, $1 of caring, $1 of respect, $1 of time or whatever, if you're giving that entire dollar to someone and they're giving you 10 cents, you've lost money.
Right.
So you can only give that dollar to someone who's going to give you that dollar back. Or maybe you give 50 cents and they give 50 cents back. And it's not about like transactional, what do you have to offer? Like what can you give me? What can you do for me? How can you elevate me? Like in a more like, I guess, superficial sense. But like in terms of like if someone is like, if you always have this one friend that you call whenever you're going through something, make sure you're there for them when they need you too.
There you go. Yeah.
You know, I went through something a few months ago and I had 2 close friends that I would call every day because I would be crying or I'd be upset and I'd call them every single day. And so when they call me, I answer. Yeah. I answer every time. If I can't, I say, hey, I'll call you back at this time. This is when I'm available. I'll make it in my schedule to be there for them. But if someone's constantly calling you and like draining you of your energy, but then when you go to them and they got nothing, that's when you have to be like, okay, maybe I can't be as there for you as you need me to.
There you go.
Agreed.
I like that. Okay. Since you took her cut the crap.
No, I wasn't trying to.
Well, actually, Rohik is on here with his petty self.
Yes.
And Rohik is one of our team members, and he put his cut the crap out here. So can you go ahead and read his cut the crap?
Yes. He said, my parents not letting me drive by myself to work when I have a full license. Cut the crap.
Right.
Rohik, you know what? I'm on your side now. I mean, I'm on your mom's side. Just be patient, Rohik. It's coming. Oh, Jesus. Yeah, we had a whole
I have a full license.
A full license.
You know, Rohik said, he told us one day, had me all worked up. He said that he took the car. He had his license. He took the car and drove to work. I'm like, Rohik, you didn't. He had us all worked up in the office. He didn't. Oh my God. All righty then.
Bless your heart, Rohik.
Rohik, I hope your mom and them are listening. Let him drive.
Come on, Mom.
Come on, Mom. Come on, Dad. All right.
He can't drive all the way. They live in Clear Lake somewhere.
He got his full license.
That's me. I live in Cleveland.
Clear Lake.
No. Oh, Clear Lake. Oh yeah, no, my bad.
I think it was like 45. It's a good little ride.
Long ride. Yeah.
A little ride.
Yeah.
Okay. Be patient, my man.
It's
Be
coming.
all right.
It's coming.
Yeah.
Okay. Who's next?
Christina?
You got to cut the crap.
What is my cut the crap? Mine is a family thing, but it reaches out to everyone.
Okay.
It reaches
I
to
need people
the high.
Oh, these two get ready to cut up. I can just feel this right here.
Listen, it's okay. This is my thing. Stop asking people for advice, and they give you sound good advice with a plan. And then they lead you to Jesus to get confirmation for that plan.
You throw
Cut
it
the
away.
crap and stop throwing it away.
Ooh.
I call it like, casting out your pearls to swine.
Come on now.
I tell it to my mama all the time. She's like, I am not no swine. I'm like, stop acting like one.
That's
Cut the crap. Like if you know you're not gonna get better, you know you're not gonna get right, you're not gonna do the right thing. Just leave people alone. Like just accept what you're not gonna do. It's okay.
Oh, and don't ask for advice and then someone give you that advice and then get mad because they're not agreeing with what you want them to.
Yeah, they will agree.
They
just don't go. They don't stick to the plan. They just go back to the same situation.
Cut the crap. Stop asking for advice.
Cut the crap.
Yeah.
And just
do
live
what
in what you gonna do.
Yeah.
What you gonna do? It's okay. We're gonna accept
Every tub got to stand on his own bottom.
Okay, then.
Stand on it.
Stand on it. Don't pull you in the crap. Right? Cut the crap.
Or when you're like, when someone keeps venting to you about the same.
You have another one?
No, I'm commentating. You know what I'm saying? But or like when someone is like constantly venting about the same thing, and then when you try to like let them see it from another perspective. They go, I know. Then why are you still complaining?
Exactly.
If you know what the problem is, if you know what the solution is,
Right.
Why are you
be quiet.
Don't bring it up. Cut the crap.
Cut the crap.
Okay,
crap.
that's a good one.
Yes.
You should tell them next time. Just go look in the mirror.
Exactly.
There's the problem and the solution right
Right
there.
I feel
there.
so much better that I got that out. I really do.
Oh,
Yeah.
Like,
look.
it's insane.
You gotta cut the crap out.
Well, my cut the crap is come
What's your
on,
cut the crap?
airlines. Come on, y'all got to do better.
Yeah.
You know, I travel for work.
You travel from Arkansas to Houston, and it took you literally 10 hours?
10 hours to get home.
Ooh.
Cut the crap. I mean, literally, and that's having to change from one airline to another. Cut the crap. Y'all know. Just cut the crap. Get it together. Y'all taking our money and overbooking
Mhm.
with not enough crew, and y'all using all kind of excuses. Now, the last one that I got, a bird hit. Don't get me wrong, birds can't hit
Mhm.
the plane.
Mhm.
They found out it happened the day before. At 6:30 yesterday morning, got my thing boarding on time, nothing changed. 7:00, nothing changed. I get to the airport, 8:00. I check in. I got all the way through, getting ready to go through the security to pulled up my thing. Your flight has been delayed. Guess till 12:30.
Ooh.
Till 12 delayed. As soon as that came up, it's been canceled.
Oh.
So y'all know I'm living.
Right.
It's
Mhm.
like, and then I thank God I have some connections at the airport. So what they did is I got the manager. Well, I ain't gonna tell you. I got to y'all know me, I got the manager. And so I said, did y'all
You got home. You were not going to be in
Arkansas?
Little Rock, Arkansas.
No, I was coming
And you
home.
have a radio show.
I'm coming home to my Carter crew.
Mhm.
So I got to the man. First, the man told me, ain't nothing they can do. I said, excuse me?
And the manager going to tell you the same thing.
And the manager gonna tell you, I said, could you get me the manager? He gonna tell you the same thing. I said, who's the manager gonna do?
You said I know his name and number.
And so he said, I said, call him and tell him Miss Carter's on the phone. Hey, favor. He moved me off of their airline
I know that's
on to
right.
another airline. First, the man said, well, we can just keep her in the same class. I said, no. He said, we're going to put her in coach. I said, no, you're not. Sorry. I was in first class. I'm going to be in first class. And
And indeed, you stayed
so
in first
cut
class.
the crap, airlines, and then nasty people that's supposed to be doing customer service. Learn something. Even if you can't do it, then see what you can do. At least escalate it to a supervisor before you. That's part of the reason why people are having so many meltdowns at the airport. Because it's- That's my cut the crap.
All right.
I'm real serious about that.
Yeah,
Yeah. I need
you
counseling.
have problems with that airport.
Oh my God.
You have so many problems. I don't even want to have a cut the crap now.
I think she just flies a lot, so you're more exposed to have
Yeah.
problems.
Yes.
Because you fly all the time.
Right.
So like if something's gonna happen, it's gonna happen to you every time.
That's what it is.
You
That's
fly too
good.
much.
All right.
I
I
fly
like
too
that. Aaron, what you have over there?
I personally, I'm just gonna say, Realhead, I feel you. Well, everyone's over here. It's like, no, I get it. I haven't seen you drive, so I can't really say anything. But I feel for you. I really do. But I don't really have one. But Coach Bree does, and I would love to read that out to y'all.
She
Come on,
does.
Coach.
Come on, Coach
So
Bree.
Coach Bree's cut the crap is stop making excuses for personal change and then being when nothing is changing. You're stopping yourself from growing. I think she meant maybe like stop it, like being annoyed when you know like what's happening.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, no, I
That's a
agree. I
good
agree
one.
with her though. Yeah, cut the crap.
And then she came right up under there and said something else. In addition,
In addition to my cut the crap, you can't change if you aren't willing to do the work.
come on now.
All
That's
right.
it right there.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, she corrected herself. She said, "Stop being mad. Stop being mad when nothing is changing."
Yeah.
There you go.
No, I agree with her. They should cut the crap.
Cut the
Yes.
crap. 100%.
All right. Now I'm gonna do my cut the crap. Y'all see I'm wearing my Houston Texan hat today.
Okay.
And, and I'm tired of y'all talking about the Texans, the sorry team in the league. This is a different year. Okay. And I cut the crap. We're gonna win 8 to 10 games this season.
Speak those things.
8 to 10 games this season.
So serious.
You heard it first right here
8
on the
to
Love and Victory Show with Val from me, Brother Carter. 8 to 10 games. Cut the crap saying we can't do it.
Okay, baby, we're gonna stand by you. I'm standing by my man no matter
Okay.
what. So do we start taking score? Well, we have a big game coming up with
The
the Saints.
Sunday.
I know, but with the Saints, how you
Yeah.
think that's gonna fare?
We gonna win.
Oh, okay.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Yeah.
we're gonna win.
Yeah. You think we can't beat the Aints? Oh, the Saints.
I can't wait to this game.
He's stirring up some stuff up here. Okay. I think Tiara had something to say too. They all up in here today.
She was responding to Coach Bree. I think she said, and another thing.
And another thing. All right, I think did you do yours?
So I do have.
Okay, come on.
I don't know if I was trying to think of a better way to say it, but I'm gonna just say
Just say it.
this. So I feel like just because we're blood doesn't mean we're family. To me,
I love
my
that.
experiences.
Mm-hmm.
Not speaking for everybody,
Mhm.
but cut the crap, because just because we're blood doesn't mean that I have to accept disrespect.
Yeah. Okay. You're
Little-
saying something now.
Come on, keep on. Come on.
Yeah.
Just because we're blood.
Yeah.
I don't even have to accept your energy.
Because you're
Yes.
still your blood. You are still family.
Technically,
Right.
But that doesn't
But
mean
you don't
I'm-
have to accept.
right what that family
Right.
dynamic comes with.
Yeah.
I don't have to accept that.
Yeah.
So
Ah,
So that's a good cut to crap too. Family members, people all in general. But
Yeah.
it's especially when it comes to family
Right.
members.
right.
We have to do better at loving and caring for one another.
Yes.
And I know everybody want to be loved,
Mhm.
but don't nobody want to love.
But don't nobody want to love self.
there you
And that's
go.
where it started.
Yes.
And when those people, they just don't love themselves.
Exactly.
Yeah.
How
True
can they
that, true
love
that, true
Yeah,
that.
and you don't have to sit in that.
Right.
You you
Yeah.
have to make a decision because it's unhealthy.
Yeah.
And you become just like you were talking about being on social media.
Mhm.
And and when you put that down, you have that same energy. But when you hanging out, whether it's family or friends or whoever, if you're constantly letting that negative in, guess what? They have deposited their crap in you.
Right.
Mhm.
You're gonna no.
You remember you used to get that all the time, because you're like a social worker by nature. And people would always come to you dumping all their crap on you over and over and over and over and over. And I'm like, baby, when you gonna stop taking these calls? Because they're not pouring anything
Exactly.
Yes.
positive into you. And when you finish with them, you just totally drained.
Yes.
Because
And that was me always having the need to want to help
put
other
all
people.
they weight
All
on
that
you,
weight,
you
and then
just-
I had nothing left for me.
Right.
Oh, not no more.
Yeah.
See you later.
And so I
Exactly.
think at the end of the day, I think you said it. People can't give what they don't have.
Mhm.
And you said they don't love themselves. How can they love you when they don't love themselves? They don't have love in them.
Right.
But
So
that
stop
doesn't-
expecting
Yeah.
something different from somebody. They're showing you who they are.
And that's the thing.
Yes.
Yeah, people need to cut the crap on that.
Cut
That's
the
a whole
crap
nother
on
one.
that.
Mhm. That's a whole nother.
Somebody show you who they are. Believe them.
Exactly.
Stop trying to get apples from oranges and get mad.
Mhm.
But
Yeah,
that's who they
because
are.
they're not changing.
Yeah.
Yeah. But sometimes you need to change who you are
Mhm.
when you're dealing with people.
Well,
You
I
know,
think I got my cut
change.
the crap now.
I think I
Uh-oh.
like. Okay, I'm gonna come back, but I think I like what you said. Just because it's a bloodline doesn't mean that you have to stay connected in that.
Right.
Yeah.
But, go ahead.
I always back that up in scripture because
Come
I've
on
been
now.
on that lately. When
Yes.
God told
Come on
Abraham,
now.
the father of the nation,
Yes.
to leave your
Leave.
family.
Come on, didn't he say it?
And then when, Abraham went to go get Isaac,
Mhm.
sent the servant to go get Isaac. Wife, he said, whatever you do, don't bring my son over there by them people.
Mm.
So I was like, what was going on in Abraham family like that God told him separate. And so what Abraham said, you better promise me, don't you ever bring Isaac over there.
See,
Mhm.
I was like, oh yeah, that's my cue.
That's
Let me
right.
separate.
and people tend to. That's so good. I love the way you
love
wrap that up with the scripture
Yeah.
because Because a lot of times people are so caught up in, well, that's your family.
Yeah.
That's- you can't. You gotta give them another pass. You gotta
supposed to.
Right,
No,
Mm-mm.
you got to cut that.
Mhm.
Because if they weren't family, I wouldn't give them a pass.
So why? Because they're family, I got to keep
Right.
doing. Oh, baby, this-
Yeah, that's
Well,
the
the only
generational
time you
curse
have to
thing.
give-
Exactly.
Only
Yeah.
time you have to give your family a pass is, like in funerals, if you tend to the funeral that they all gonna be at, like a reunion, you have to give yourself some grace, knowing that you're going around them at this point.
No,
Abraham-
absolutely. I
And that's why
disagree.
sometimes I
That's
choose
what I'm saying,
not
no.
to.
Yeah, that's you just told you
I
when
said
you
separate.
totally separate. No, so you making
I
excuses.
said, well, you not going to the funeral?
No,
Big Mama died. And
No,
no,
either.
no.
If the
And I'm not-
energy is
it's
not going to
there.
align,
I'm not going to the family reunion. No, why am I subjecting myself to something? See, that's the thing that's that old thing of trying not to. You don't want to hurt their feelings, but you're not thinking about yourself.
Mhm.
That's not healthy. That's not good.
Mhm.
You have to cut that because all they're doing.
So okay.
Because you're putting yourself in a space
So you
where you know
saying
you're uncomfortable.
anytime there's a family gathering, just because this particular family member going there,
No,
you're not gonna go?
I'm saying that's
I
not
haven't
what
been
I'm
to a family gathering in about 2 years.
Yeah,
I'm going to be
that's
very.
all I'm trying
No,
to say.
I'm going to be
I'll
very
be
honest
honest.
with you. If
Because that particular family member that rub you the wrong way 9 times out of 10 gonna be at
baby,
whatever
let me
this
tell you
function
something.
is.
And I wouldn't go.
You
If
wouldn't
I
go.
feel the energy, if I feel like the energy is not aligning for me or it's going to drain me, I will not go. To
I
protect my peace.
let me say this here to you. And I'm not
That's right.
whoever feels some kind of way. It is.
Well, it's
I'm
just
not
a discussion.
I'm not taking myself around anything that means me no good. I don't care if it's one person there, 2
Mhm.
persons there, 3. I'm not going because it's about me. What am I
Right.
going to bring? If I'm sitting there, I'm not going to bring anything good to the table for people around me.
Mhm.
Mhm.
So why would I come? And I know that that's a problem.
Mhm.
Now I'm making other people in the room
So
uncomfortable with my
what if the day I die, you and somebody coming to the funeral that's in the family that rub you the wrong way, you're not gonna come to my funeral?
Well, that's,
No, that's different. Okay.
That's what I'm talking about.
But that's
and y'all are married.
okay. So first of all, since you brought that up,
I'm just saying, for
Since you-
some instances, there will be situations where there's going to be
well,
this
trust me.
person or persons
No,
at a function
that's
that
not a.
you have to attend.
I don't have to attend a family reunion or
I'm
a
done.
family
All right.
It
gathering.
just depends. For me, it depends on what state of mind I'm in.
Yes.
Like if I know I'm in not a good place, I'm not going to do it. Now, if I have to sacrifice some time, because it means something to my mom or,
Right.
just out of respect,
Right.
I'll do it. But if I'm not in that place
Right.
Yeah.
I'm not doing
mentally and emotionally and
Mhm.
spiritually,
Yes.
I'm not doing it.
I'm not doing it. I'm
I
not
just
gonna
can't.
do it.
Like, those things.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna do it just for the sake of making someone else feel better at the expense of me.
Yourself.
Mhm.
I'm not. I used
Yeah.
to do that.
Well,
I'm not doing it.
We're going to agree to disagree. Brothers and sisters, if you're listening to this conversation, please chime in and help Brother Carter out.
Oh, we have some comments.
We have a
coming.
few comments.
Oh, okay, good.
So Coach Bree said, you have to be aware of emotional vampires.
Mhm.
Boundaries help with that. She said, family can get some of these boundaries too.
Yes.
Mhm.
And then
Absolutely.
What she
Lanita
means, family can get some. Sound like she talking about family can get some of these boundaries or something.
That too. She meant that too. Come on now.
and then Lanita said some instances you will see that person, just choose whether you feel like it.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
Make that decision. Yeah. Come
Yeah.
on now.
I mean, because at the end of the day, you really can't avoid
It's
everyone that rub you the wrong way.
but it's not about avoiding. It's different. It's different rubbing me the wrong way.
Mhm.
I
That's
think when you minimize it down to
But I'm just saying.
well, I know, but
I'm just
I know
using that
I know
term.
my husband. When you minimize it down to just rubbing you wrong, you actually
Okay,
are,
let's get real deep there.
okay, come
Okay,
on.
you got an uncle that molested you as a child.
Okay.
Okay, let's say this.
Ooh.
Okay,
Mhm.
and now your mother passed, and it's her brother, and he's coming to the funeral. But because I know this is deep for a lot of
Mhm.
people right here,
Mhm.
Mhm.
and that uncle's going to be at the funeral. Well, you're not going to go to your own mother's funeral because that uncle's
That's
gonna be
I
there?
would go to my
that's
funeral.
This is what
different.
I'm saying.
Okay, but that's
Yeah,
different.
Okay, let me finish what I'm saying.
Okay, brother.
There are going to be situations where you have to come into a place where somebody in your family with, that you've been avoiding this person for 10, 15, 20 years. But there may come a situation where you have to be in the same house with them. And so you just can't say, I'm just not going to go because I know how that make me feel.
Okay, can I please
Yeah,
go there?
go ahead.
Okay, thank you. We can't simplify it down to that. I'm saying that you have to protect your energy. If my mother, Laura, if a situation like that happened, a funeral is different. I am sitting there.
That's what I said at the beginning. Y'all been fighting me the whole time on it.
Hear me out. Hear me out on this. A funeral is different because I'm not sitting there having to engage, mingling around. That's different.
Faking a laugh.
I don't have to do any of that. I'm in a whole different emotional state.
Correct.
So I don't have to interact like that.
Right.
But if I'm sitting around with friends and family reunion or a party or something, that's a different state. I'm going to choose whether or not I'm in a good space, like you said, if I want to go there. And it's not giving them power over me going and enjoy or being somewhere. It's like, what is that going to do for me?
You're protecting your peace.
That's all I'm saying.
Okay. Whatsoever is pure, whatsoever is lovely, whatsoever things are kind, think on those things.
Okay.
And the peace of God that passeth all understanding.
Okay, Lanita said
give you peace.
Tiara said, this is so real in so many families. Talk about it.
Exactly.
Yeah, especially like with what you said about like if your uncle does, like I feel like that's a lot more common than people think. And a lot of times like the family kind of just brushes it off because they don't want to face and they don't want to like go against the family.
Yeah.
Lanita said, she said, that's what daddy been saying though. Y'all got to listen.
Thank you, baby.
All right, Nita, whatever. I'm sorry. Well, I ain't sorry. This has been so good. We're going to take us a little break. We can give you a little music and pay a little bill.